They have either led or been down just 2 possessions within 5 minutes left in the game and have been unable to finish it off. And what a spark it would be to head into the offseason today if they could win today, especially given the fact that this is a team of juniors and sophomores and freshmen, no seniors. So if they can finish the season on a high note, it would certainly help them as they head into their off-season program. That's Hollis, and he'll shoot free throws right away.
Regardless of how they end this season, though, this is going to be obviously not the best season for the Spartans, but next one is one to look forward to. All these young guys are going to improve. They're going to progress. I project next season to be a much better one, especially given that although the record of 2-11 doesn't sound great, as you said, Ron, these are close losses. The Spartans could easily right now be in that at least, I would say, at least 13 win range. And obviously another benefit of a win today would be to close the season 500 at home because they fell under that mark last Sunday.
Hollis could not get the roll.
He always starts off cold. He'll heat up throughout this game. Second half is for Hollis. Oh, wonderful.
Quick drive inside to bucket, drawing the foul. It's Colin McNeil.
McNeil only averaging about 4 points per game for this Carnegie Mellon team. Not exactly what you expect from him. Right out of the gate, driving inside, scoring. Not one of the top scorers for the team, but that was an excellent play. Great drive inside.
Foul's on Michael Volkening.
McNeil only a 42% shooter from the free throw line too, so he's really starting off this game hot.
McNeil providing the defense as Hollis and Kella will break it. This is Newton on that block. Michael Hollis staying strong with the basketball. Last time we saw Case Western Reserve, they lost to the 22nd ranked team in the country, Rochester, 68-62 here at home. The game was as close as the final score, too. It was tight the entire way. This is Volkening on the break. The hesitation, drew the foul. No shot, fouls on the floor. Fouls on Zach Watson.
And you're going to see that a lot from Volkening today, whether it's drawing a foul, whether it's going inside. I've always said he's the most exciting guy to watch on the Spartan team. He's athletic, he likes to drive, he can also shoot. Got to look out for today, absolutely.
This is Newton banging away inside. Ryan Newton trying to wrap up an outstanding freshman campaign. Ryan's going to pick up his first foul. That's Trent Suddeth, number 15 in your shot.
Averaging about 10 points per game for the Tartans. Third leading scorer on the team. Great drive inside. What you're seeing from them already is a lot of quick first steps, a lot of going inside. The Spartan team isn't big, and they're not that athletic. So if the Carnegie Mellon keeps on pounding it inside, that could be dangerous for Case Western Reserve.
Suddeth with an opening three-point play the hard way. It's Kella with a strong move. Newton lost the ball. Comes Henry the other way. McNeil again inside. Hollis with a steal. Volkening will control it. Michael up the floor. Pull-up shot from 8 feet. Got the front of the rim, side of the rim, the backboard, and it dropped. Michael Volkening with his first basket of the afternoon.
Beautiful shot there. He's been heating up. He's been heating up a lot throughout this year.
Spin and a split, and that was Hollis with the block. Here comes Sam Hansen.
Hollis leading this team with now 25 blocks. Heads up defensive play there.
Hansen into Michael Hollis. That's Newton. He can shoot the three. Missed it short. Securing the rebound was Seth Henry. Howarth to the basket. Floater won't go. Rebound by Michael Volkening. Kella will shoot it. Hollis pushed off.
And Monty Kella has a very big tendency to take contested bad shots and miss them. I think that's the one thing he has to work on in his senior year. It's taking high IQ shots. And it looks like Antonio Iannati is going to be going in the game for him right now as well.
Nally's also in. Iannati and Nally have spent a large portion of the season as starters, too. Coach McGinnis has got a solid bench, great rotation of players all coming back.
A lot of great depth for this Spartan team, absolutely.
Kella Jr., Volkening, sophomore. Iannati, sophomore. Nally, junior. Hanson Jr., Hollis Jr. It's senior class next year, Alex.
It's going to be stacked. It's going to be a loaded senior class. You're absolutely right. I'm going to be very excited to see how the experience of those guys adds up and what the Spartan team can do with everyone a year older.
Sudeth with 5 early points, 5 of the 8. This is Nally, drawing the D. Iannati, ball fake, thought about a 3, then traveled with a basketball. Case Western Reserve coming into the game, averaging 72 points per game. The Tartans of Carnegie Mellon averaging 75.
Carnegie Mellon more fast-paced than the Spartan team. They do let up 77 points a game, though. Quite a significant number.
Back inside, they like that matchup. Connor Nally. .15 to shoot.
Quick hands there by Henry. Henry, one of the top players for this Tartan team, averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds a game. It's unbelievable, given that he's a 6'3" guard. He can grab 8 boards a game. Also leads this, actually, let me check that, second best person in terms of steals in this Carnegie Mellon team.
Volkening off a screen from Newton, missed the shot. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and Carnegie Mellon will get it. So look at Tony Wingen. He's the head men's coach at Carnegie Mellon. He has been the head men's coach at Carnegie Mellon. This is now his 29th year. Coach Wingen, 322 wins, 29th year.
Wow, what a career.
Zach Howarth looking for a teammate. Good movement. This is Seth Henry with the ball in front of that Spartan bench. Case with good closing defense. Henry inside, he scored. He'll shoot a 3-point free throw.
Henry, field goal percentage after that shot, almost at 60% on the year, leading the CMU team.
Coach McGinnis, there's a look at Todd McGinnis, the head men's coach at Case Western Reserve. .6, 4-point Tartan lead. Connor Nally with the cut and the layup.
Nice job using his left hand there. Let's get inside, make that bucket.
Hey, drive again.
Howarth, Watson, and McNeil out top. Looking inside to Sudeth, they'll shoot the 3. And staying with the possession, Seth Henry chase that missed shot down. This is McNeil. They got a fresh 30. Henry against Hollis. Nally with a rebound.
Henry definitely forced that shot there. Good inside defense.
Michael got it stripped. Carnegie Mellon will have it. Checking in will be Patrick Eland, along with Joey Krempa. Krempa from Linden, New Jersey, and Patrick Eland from Pittsburgh, Mount Lebanon High School.
For the Spartans, you can see the camera on number 11, Jay Bittner, freshman guard coming in, along with Michael Hollis entering the game again. They're going to be looking to give some more experience to those young guys in the final game of the year. See how Bittner can lead this offense, spread that ball around.
Bittner's played an awful lot this year.
Definitely early on he did. I think his minutes have gone down a bit throughout the year, though.
Well, he was a starter for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's a great on-ball defender. hasn't had to give this team much offense, but defensively he's been solid. That's Zach Watson with the spin reverse layup. This is Bittner with the basketball. Coach McGinnis likes how he takes care of it. Seven to shoot. Hansen will get it. Ball fake. Nice little feed. Hollis laid it off the glass. Sam Hansen did a great job of recognizing the defense and his teammate Michael Hollis opening up.
Great ball movement inside there. And Hollis is obviously going to finish when he gets a look like that inside.
Bittner out on defense. This is Seth Henry. The ball movement continues. Open look at that three. Henry goes up for the rebound. Nally and Bittner in the corner. Carnegie Mellon's going to reset. Hollis with a steal. Michael on the break. 3-on-2, looks left. This is Ionati for three. Got it.
That's what Antonio Ionati does best right there. Great shot, shooting almost 40% from beyond the arc, leading this Spartan team this season.
50 three-point shots for Antonio Ionati. 50 made.
Yeah.
Strong move inside. That post play, Alex, as you pointed out, Patrick Eland at 6'8" with an easy bucket. That matchup is a problem for the Spartans. They just don't have the height or the muscle inside. But if they keep knocking down shots like that, it doesn't matter. Ionati with back-to-back threes.
Ionati can just catch fire fast, but I think you're right about that one. It's only 2 inches between Hollis and Eland, but it feels like so much more because Eland is that much bigger and stronger, and he just willed himself by Hollis quite easily on that last play.
Well, Eland's 240. I mean, you put some shoulder pads on him. He is an imposing defensive end for the football team.
Yeah.
Bittner to Ionati. Antonio again for three.
My goodness. He can't be stopped right now. And with that, Spartans all of a sudden, they were down 4. Now they're up 5.
Feeling it. Ionati's got 3 of those.
9-point run for the Spartans.
11:50 left, opening half. Stay with us.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world, one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Alex, here's a look at Antonio Ionati hitting the threes. He's had 3 so far today. How many on the season?
He is now at 52 on the season, shooting right about 40%. Right now he has 9 points, 3 for 3 on the day from beyond the arc, 3 for 3 with field goals. No other Spartan has even 4 points, even more than 4 points.
Boy, if you can shoot 40%, if you can hover around that, that's fantastic.
It really is fantastic. He provides so much shooting, touch, and skill off the bench for this Spartan team. It really is unbelievable, though, because inside he shoots right around there, too. So his field goal percentage over 40% for the year. He's going to be a guy to look for in his senior year.
This is Ionati with it. Fadeaway pull back. Connor Nally.
Purely
for the
positioning.
rebound.
Just positioning, getting him that board. Good shot, though. Good putback.
Nally's got 4. Spartans up 7. Bittner closing down the drive.
Eland continually calling for the ball inside. Tartans are not feeding it to him. Looks a little frustrated right now.
Well, the Spartans have fallen into a zone. That's Hollis with position. Eland almost tipped it to himself. Ionati will bring it up. Hansen left wing, open look. He'll shoot it and make it. Sam Hansen.
Problem for the Spartans, they only have one guy over 6'6". He doesn't log that many minutes. They don't have anyone who can compete with, as you said, that 240 frame of Patrick Eland. There's going to be no one they can put him in today. There is nobody that can stop him.
Good ball movement. Hansen with better defense. Sam with a steal. Lost it. Getting it back was Colin McNeil to Eland. Kicks it out. Drive to the basket. Would not go. Connor Nally almost grabbed it. Hollis with a block. Nally losing some skin on the floor. Here comes Ionati quickly by the defender. Made the layup. But unfortunately, this isn't the association. So it's a foul right there. Antonio will not get the bucket.
Carnegie Mellon head coach Tony Wingen feeling frustrated right now, thinks the refs are not calling any fouls in favor of his team, only against.
Bittner and Hollis. This is Michael on the drive. Little spin off that pivot foot on the left.
That'll be his first
Shooting it
miss of
right.
the day.
That one was almost too easy for him.
I know, he always finishes those. Surprising to see him miss.
Got Hollis to leave his feet. Seth Henry did a great job.
He's shooting the ball. Wow.
They're going to call that foul on the floor, so they're not going to give Seth Henry free throws.
He was absolutely in his shooting motion the whole time.
Tony Wingen telling the rest that he was absolutely in a shooting motion the whole time, and if I'm being quite honest after looking at the replay, I personally agree. He was going up when that foul happened. I disagree with that call there.
3 off the inbound. Brady Flynn in the game, looking for the rebound. Seth Henry, he's been Mr. Everything so far in the first 10 minutes.
He's just everywhere on the court. You're right about that.
Ball's tied up. We have a full timeout, a 60-second timeout on the floor. Todd McGinnis will take a look at his Spartans. Talk it over. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Looks like we are back. Look at the fans out here supporting CWRU today. Right now we have 9:36 left in this first half. Spartans out of nowhere taking a 10-point lead. They are right now on a 14-0 run. Carnegie Mellon struggling to find shots. Case Western scoring virtually everything they're taking, it looks like.
They were down 14-10. Down 3-0, down 10-6, down 14-10. And as Alex pointed out, it's 24-14.
Just
Look at
like
Hansen.
that.
Sam's hit a 3. Ionati's hit 3 threes.
Now it'll be Carnegie Mellon ball. Colin McNeil inbounding it.
And that breaks the run. Trent Suddeth.
That's his 10th three made of the year.
8 points so far this afternoon. Leads Carnegie Mellon. He's scored nearly half of their points.
Yeah.
Most of them have come inside. This is Flynn working against Suddeth. Offensive foul on Brady Flynn. Look at the University Athletic Association standings as we head into this final game of the regular season. Be the final game for these two teams, but Rochester with 20 wins, Emory with 19. Both of those teams will no doubt get phone calls or messages tomorrow as they announce the field of 64. That's Zach Watson inside. He's got 4. So I keep thinking today's Sunday because typically in the UAA season they play on Fridays and Sundays. So I believe that announcement's coming on Monday, but got to say that Rochester and Emory have got pretty good opportunities at getting in. Emory gets a win today, they'll have 20 on the season. Ionati's going to shoot some free throws. Fouls on Carnegie Mellon specifically. The foul is on Daniel Weiss. Washington University, if they win today, they've got 17 on the season, so they go 17-8. They, of course, would like to make a case for themselves. So University Athletic Association definitely with 2 teams in that national field, maybe 3.
Absolutely, and we got to see 2 of them last weekend. Rochester and Emory play against CWRU. They're going to be threats in that bracket. You're right.
Ionati with 10 points. Flynn with defense on the baseline. Tartans will bring it back out. Eland inside, banging against Bittner. Flynn blocked the shot, but Eland stayed with it. Patrick Eland's got 4. Well, you got to like the effort by James Bittner, though. Banging bodies with 6'8" Patrick Eland. This is Bittner with the basketball. Kicks it. There's the shooter.
Make it 4 today. Antonio Ionati now at 14 points in the game. No other player in this game has more than 8. No player on CWRU has more than 4.
Bittner. Carnegie Mellon did a nice job staying with that. Suddeth has got 10. Flynn against Suddeth inside. Brady, the freshman, is in trouble. Going to force the shot, and he got it.
Great play there by Flynn. First bucket of the game for him. He's definitely been improving as this season's gone on. Someone to look out for next year because he's a big guy, can provide a big body, maybe compete with taller players on opposing teams. And that physicality, which is what we don't have right now.
Yeah, Brady's not afraid at all to mix it up. Be physical inside. It's Bittner with good hands. Suddeth somehow kept control of it. Trent Suddeth with fantastic effort. He's got 12. Flynn sets the screen. And getting it and traveling with it is Solomon Wells.
It was subtle, but it happened. Wells, a guy who brings a lot of bench energy for this Spartan team, can score in bunches, defends really well.
Volkening will come in for Bittner. Michael back in the game. He's got 2 points. Whistle away from the ball. They're taking a look at Seth Henry. Seth's got a banged up knee. They're going to have to get a Band-Aid on him before he get back in. So take care of that right now. Nice look at Bittner's great pass to Ionati for one of Antonio's 4 3-point shots in the first 14 minutes of this basketball game.
Where would the Spartans be without him today?
Fouls on Volkening. 1-3 or 13 or 3? Who they call that? They called it on Volkening. That's Michael's second. This is Ethan Miller at the foul line.
Not one of the starters for this Carnegie Mellon team, but he still averages the 5th most points for this team in just 12.5 minutes per game.
6'6", drops them both.
Hey, shoot her in. Shoot her in.
He's another big 6'6", though. He's 6'6", 210. What this CMU team has are big guys who are strong and muscly as well.
Jack Vasilani now in the game for Case Western Reserve.
Guy who caught fire last Friday against Emory, the freshman.
Well, you heard someone, and I don't know if it was Coach Wingen or somebody from that staff, call shooters in, shooters in. Scouting report is certainly out on Jack Vasilani. Jack can light it up. Yeah. Solomon Wells almost lost it. This is Nally. Connor can shoot it. Missed it long. Chasing it down is Watson. Here comes Zach the other way. Inside, open look for Seth Henry. Soft shot falls.
Good
Henry's
dish
got
inside.
4. And the lead has disappeared. It was a 10-point, 24-14 lead last time a timeout was called. That was taken by Carnegie Mellon. This one's by Case, Western Reserve. They're up 2, 31-29.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Alex, in the last 4 minutes and 31 seconds, Carnegie Mellon has won that time period. 15-7 is the run that they're on. They have taken a 10-point deficit and cut it all the way down to 1 basket.
You're right, and this is what happens with the Spartans. They oftentimes have great starts, get off looking great, feeling great, and then they just crumble and other teams start to catch up on them.
Double screen for Vasilani. Volkening will shoot it with nobody defending. Boy, Monte Kello with great hustle. Almost saved that. Vasilani will pick up Watson. Watson out top, off a screen, missed it short. He's going to chase it down. This is Eland working against Newton. Ryan Newton, the freshman, who has really made a statement this year, coming off the bench initially for Coach McGinnis, the freshman from Elk County Catholic High School in St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. Of late, he has been a starter.
And for good reason. He has been the standout freshman for the Spartan team this year. He's someone I'm going to be looking at to improve his shooting even further next year and be a really big offensive threat. He's come out of nowhere for Case Western Reserve, but been a huge asset.
Volkening with a great drive. Michael Volkening.
Beautiful.
Made that look easy.
He made it look like he was gliding in midair there. Wow. Nice little windmill layup.
I think Case Western Reserve will give Elam that shot as many times as he wants to take it. Seth Henry again. Boy, if I had a buck for every time I've called Seth's name so far in the first 16 minutes, I could maybe buy you lunch, Alex.
You could at this point. Seth Henry has just been everywhere on this court, never being taken out of this game, just doing a little bit of everything.
This is Miller with a spin.
Good move inside there.
Ethan Miller with 4.
If there's anyone I'm going to point out, and as to not really understanding why he doesn't play more, it's Miller. Great scorer, great rebounder, threat inside. I don't understand why he's only playing 12.5 minutes per game.
Well, today's the matchup that is in the favor of the Tartans is Volkening again to the basket. Michael obviously sees his own matchup that is in his favor. He thinks he can beat his defender off the dribble, and so far he's proven he can do that.
You're right, and with that, it's a 2-possession game once again.
Henry, spin, quick first step. Seth's going to shoot free throws.
And Henry shooting 83.5% from the free throw line this year. Probably the best free throw shooter on this Carnegie Mellon team. Someone you don't want to foul if you're the Spartans.
Foul's on Connor Nally. That is Connor's first. Henry with 5 points. On the season, Seth Henry leads this team in scoring, averaging 16 points per game. Actually, he's second in scoring. Zach Howarth averages 17.
And Howarth been a bit quiet today. 0 for 4 from the field, no points.
Colin McNeil will check in, give Seth Henry a rest, well-deserved. McNeil's in with 2 points, 3 points. Shot from the field and 1 free throw. Newton step back, shoots the 3, missed it. Keller's gonna pick up a foul in the backcourt. Monty Keller's foul, it's his first. This is the 9th team foul, so 1 more, and Carnegie Mellon shooting 2 free throws every time the Spartans foul them. Right now it's just the 1-and-1. Ionati off the bench, Antonio coming back in. He'll replace Vasilani.
And Krempa 7 for 13 from the free throw line this year. Doesn't get fouled all too often. That being said, if he hits this first, gets the second, and makes that second, it's a tie game. These are big free throws for Carnegie Mellon right before the half.
Sam Hansen has also checked in.
Can't connect there. Spartans must be feeling lucky. They got to take advantage of that miss, capitalize on it, and score here.
This is Flynn. Ball almost picked. Volkening from 16 feet. Missed it long. Tip by Nally. Wouldn't go, but foul's on Patrick Eland.
You're going to see the leading scorer for Carnegie Mellon, number 15, Trent Suddeth, enter the game again. He's at 12 points right now, second most for both teams.
Nally sets up to set the screen. Carnegie Mellon looking for a little stop here. Volkening against the screen. Flynn will give it back. Connor Nally didn't get it. Brady Flynn went up along with Trent Suddeth, and they'll call the foul on number 2, Brady Flynn.
Flynn was looking for the pick and roll there on that play. Not how it panned out. Ended up with a deep 3. Right now, going to be Carnegie Mellon. Back at the line now, it's going to be Trent Suddeth. He is shooting about 60% on the year from the free throw line. Once again, as I said in that prior possession, big free throws.
Suddeth with 13 of the 34.
He's just been on his game today. I felt like he was not missing those. He's hungry right now.
Trinity Prep High School in Winter Park, Florida. Volkening will step back off a screen, miss it long. Suddeth chases it down. Here comes Carnegie Mellon on the break. Sam Hansen did a great job reaching out, getting that arm in the passing lane and deflecting that ball out of bounds. Stop the break. Tartans will keep the basketball, but it did not lead to a layup.
Obviously beneficial for the Spartans. It really looked like they were going to get another chance there offensively. Flynn had great positioning. Ball just unlucky bounce. Bounced a little far. Right now, Carnegie Mellon has a chance to take a lead.
Henry inside, up and over Brady Flynn.
Henry, obviously this is the last game of his career as he's a senior. He's really wanting to just get involved in this one.
He's got 8 opening half points. The lead is back in the hands of the Tartans.
Just like that, it happens fast. This is what Case does. Case Western Reserve over and over. Gives up those leads.
Flynn doubled down. Coming down and doubling down on him was Joey Krempa. And Joey's going to pick up the foul. Bittner.
No one was open there. He struggled to find the open man. Seth Henry with the quick hands.
Nice feed. Easy finish. Zach Holworth with his first basket of the afternoon.
Averaging 17 points a game, so those were long-awaited buckets there.
Solomon Wells dropped the shoulder. They're going to call a blocking foul. Foul's going to go against Zach Watson. It will be Zach's second.
With just 39 seconds left in this half, I can feel the intensity from both benches uplifting. It's going up fast right now. Carnegie Mellon, though, has the momentum. This could be a nice turning point if Wells can convert these free throws, make it a one-possession game heading into the half.
Solomon Wells on the season, and this is 18th game played, has only shot 22 free throws. So he has not gotten to the foul line very often.
Three-point game now. Wells shooting under 60% in the year from the line. Not one of his best traits. That being said, one was key, just to make it a one-possession game, assuming Carnegie doesn't score here.
Inside 30 seconds left, opening half. Wells out on defense. This is Bittner banging inside with Sudduth. Biggs keep it. Fouls on Hansen. It's Sam's second.
And Daniel Weiss going to the line now, 6'6" forward, sophomore for the Tartans. Hasn't taken very many free throws this year. Not exactly what he does, but he makes most of them, 4 for 4 this year.
Ionati and Volkening back in. Wells and Bittner will take a seat.
Trying to get some shooters in the game right now for the Spartans, assuming they're going to wait, take the last shot of the half. Try to get a good shot, either inside or beyond the arc.
It has been a 15-point swing from the time the Spartans held the 10-point, 24-14 lead with 9:45 left in the half. Ionati, 1 second. Somebody's got to fire it. It is fired up by Volkening, and it misses. 41-36. Spartans down 5. Coach McGinnis walking over to join us here at halftime. Todd, taking a look at that opening half. Your thoughts to start?
Just the same stuff, Ron. Mike Halls gets 2 fouls. We're up 10 points. He gets 2 stupid fouls. We got to sit him the rest of the half, and we're up 24-14 at that point.
Yeah, it was with 9:45, you're up 24-14.
And he gets 2 fouls, and we can't play without him.
It's a 15-point swing.
Yep.
It's significant.
It's every game. He just does something stupid where he just smacks a guy instead of letting him get a layup, and he sits out and see what happens.
So, Todd, in the second half, in a game that's tight, in a game that is mirroring pretty much every game you guys have played this year, tight games, all the way throughout, how do you get to that end where you can finish it off?
I don't know. Hopefully we can play a little bit better in the second half. Just hopefully Mike doesn't get in foul trouble. Thanks, Ron.
Yep. Todd McGinnis joining us at halftime, as he has all season long, and we're thankful for that. His team trying to find a way to win today. They have lost 7 in a row and 10 of their last 11, and they are down 5 at halftime. We'll be back with the second half start and statistics in about 12 minutes.